Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are going to be playing an Imperial Agent, but we're just going to be random, I guess.
Should be interesting.
Alright, here are all the customizations for a character. Um, this one's my favorite body type, I like that, I'm going to keep that. I guess we're just going to randomize the name and everything for time's sake. I guess we'll randomize him. Yeah, looks kind of stupid, make him look cool. Randomize the name, it's something we can read. Lunkar, I don't know. That's close enough. Alright, well, one thing I must say about this game is it takes up a lot of memory. It takes up about 11 gigs of hard drive memory, and the graphics are so good that it needs a better graphics card. It needs a really good graphics card. Because even with the lowest graphics, it still lags really bad. But I'm gonna pause during this cutscene.
All transmission established. This is Keeper. You may speak freely, Agent. Prepare to receive your orders.
I'm ready, sir. What's the assignment?
In short, subversion. You were chosen for this operation because of your exemplary performance during training. Imperial intelligence needs agents capable of working independently in the field. Now you apply your training to the real world. Nemno the Hutt and his organization run Jaguna, and you're in town to convince Nemno to supply the Empire.
I understand. How do I proceed?
We need to know what Nemno and his advisors are thinking before we can act. I want you to obtain access to the Nemno clan's inner circle. You'll require a covered identity. One of our contacts, an alien named G, has prepared a background for you and will provide the details.
How do I find him?
G will be waiting for you at a safe house. Locate it, take what he offers, then report to me.
Consider it done.
Most of Jaguna is caught up in a turf war. Some of the gangs involved belong to the Hutts. Others are independent. Your combat training should see you through, but expect brutality and expect to be targeted. Jaguna isn't friendly to strangers. Now, find G and report back to me. Keep her out.
Alright. That's just a brief summary of the storyline for the Imperial Agent. The Imperial Agent relates to the smuggler. They're both basically the same thing except Smugglers Republic. Um, I really like the Imperial Agent because they can hold two guns. And another thing I'm gonna point out that I really like is the map. A lot of MMORPGs, or all of them except this one, I believe, like World of Warcraft, EverQuest 2. When you have your map open and you're moving, you can't see where you're going. Like, you just run into like walls, mountains, whatever, or you don't know when a enemy is aggroing you. With Star Wars, you can walk and the map goes translucent. I really like that feature. It's really helpful. I think it's one of the best features added into an MMORPG, honestly. And here, side quests. I'm just gonna skip through the side quests, but I'll let you watch the cutscenes for the main story. What just happened? Okay. So that's that. I'm just gonna skip through, and I'll actually talk and let you watch the cutscenes for this main story. So our quests show up here, and I believe this is the correct way to go. All right. So the first planet we start off in is Hutta. It's probably one of my favorite planets to start off at. Right here, this sign up there with the arrow and the circle, that means it's a taxi terminal. So you right click it and you'll discover it, and it'll show that. So that's that. And over here we have a mailbox, and your mail will show up here. And there's that, but I'm not gonna check that right now. Alright. Over here is our mini map. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see. Alright. You hear softly from Empire. I'm expecting. Skip through this. Alright. Okay. So that was a main quest, and I didn't know it. But from now on, we'll be able to watch all the cutscenes. That was just a quick little one, so it was no big deal. Right here, we're introduced to our very first enemy, Fathara, Athra, whatever, street captain. Smugglers can take cover behind things, which is really cool. I really like that. It's a pretty cool thing. Alright, I said smuggler, not Imperial Agent. But smugglers too, but I like the Imperial Agent and smuggler of that. How you can do that. It's pretty cool. Alright. Now you may be wondering what these beams shooting up from the enemy into the sky are, or from the dead enemy. They are different colors. There's blue, yellow, green, and red, I believe, are the colors. Blue is a very common item. Green is kind of rare. Yellow is very rare. And red is legendary. I've never passed by a red item, but I would like to, because they're pretty awesome. Alright. Right there, we were first introduced to dark side and light side points. Light side points and dark side points are points earned from what you say while in conversation. If you say something good, that will be considered light side, you get light side points, and dark side points. We'll be seeing a lot of those later in this game. Our first attack that we have is rifle shot. It shoots your rifle at the target, dealing 39 to 51 weapon damage. It's not that great, but it's alright. Take cover. We have take cover here. We can take cover right there, which is pretty cool. I already talked about how much I like that. And snipe shoots a target from 95 to 110 weapon damage, can only be used from cover. That's pretty cool. Right here we have a green ray. That means we got a light target rifle, and that is actually a lot better than the one I have now. And to equip, you go to your bag and right click, and there you go. We have our new gun. Alright, our quest. I have to defeat 4 of these guys. So let me go ahead and do that. One more. I'm gonna take cover right here. And that was probably pointless. Alright. Here we got a med pack and a commendation. A commendation is something you get. You can get a certain amount of them from doing certain things, certain quests, and sometimes an enemy will drop it if you kill it. But you can go to a certain vendor and spend commendations on a good piece of armor, a really good piece of armor. They're pretty cool. Right here, I'm gonna speak to Lou Brell. I don't know where he went. He disappeared on me. Right over here. Alright. And in your map, if you don't know where a quest is, look for different doorways or arrows like that. They'll be green. Some of them will be green, and the ones that are highlighted green will be where a quest is. And if they're just the same color as everything else, like that tannish yellow color, that means that there's nothing important there. Don't worry about that, unless you have nowhere else to go. Here we're going to talk to this guy. Basically, his brother, I told him his brother was dead to get credits, but he wasn't really dead. And we get another commendation here. And so here there are stims. The main stat for an Imperial Agent would be, you would want to be, most look for cunning. So this basic skill stem increases cunning by 8 for 60 minutes. Only one stim pack can active at a time. Alright, so we're gonna get that. It's cool. And let's head back to the beginning. Alright. Now while we're walking, I'm gonna go over these things. This is our recuperate. It's like a meditation for Jedi. It heals you and will also recover it recovers your health and energy over 15 seconds. Can't use it. You can only use it out of combat. This is what it looks like. It's just that just happens, and it heals you, but we're not in need of healing, so I'll show you that a little bit later when I can actually use it. Right here is quick travel. It's you can discover different places, and you can travel to wherever you need to. Like if there's a quest somewhere else and you're far away, you can just click on that and travel there if you discovered it. And it's pretty useful, but every time you use it, there's a 30-minute cooldown for it. Right here. Alright. This right here is coordination. Increases a friendly target critical chance by 5% for 60 minutes. Alright. That's a powerful So, and this explosive probe, I didn't go over that. Puts an explosive probe on the target that demonstrates when the target takes damage, dealing 100 to 104 kinetic damage to the target. That's pretty cool. Alright, now they're dead, and there's another enemy attacking me. See, smugglers are really fun characters to play. I would prefer bounty hunter over a smuggler. Bounty hunters do a lot more damage, and I like DPS, so that's the thing I like about bounty hunters. And please excuse me, I keep saying smuggler, but when I say smuggler, I mean Imperial Agent. So I just keep getting confused between the two. So I'm sorry about that. And I do not keep meaning to pull these guys. That was a mighty roll. Alright, now that's done. This right here, I didn't go over this one yet. It's sprint. Everyone has sprint. Basically, it just increases your speed by 35%. It's very useful all the time. Just gonna run out past these guys and get in here. But I'm in combat, so you can't enter. Well, I didn't even know that. Alright. This guy's all over me. Well, that's something you need to know, that you cannot enter quest areas if you're in combat. And I just died, so I'll go over this right here. You can either return to your med center or call medical probe and get revived right here. If you die a few times and you don't return to the med center at all, then the time keeps just building up. So if you die once, it's 5 seconds. 2 times, 10 seconds. 3 times, 30 seconds. And 4 times, it'll be 10 minutes, I believe, in order to call the medical probe. So after maybe 2 or 3 times, you might just want to go to the med center, start over. It may be quicker. I'm just going to get revived here. I like how you can do that, though. It's pretty cool. Alright. Infiltrate the hideout. Okay. It's right in here. And I keep getting attacked. That's ridiculous. I should not have done that. Let me kill these guys real fast. Unfortunately, as a smuggler, you're not going to be able to get a lightsaber. But you will be able to get dual guns, which is really cool. Up here, you see my cursor over this little icon thing up there. Okay. Actually, I don't think you guys can see the cursor, so this little thing at the top, it looks like, I don't really know how to explain it. Lines going different directions, all connected to each other. That is your skills tree for your advanced class tree. Basically, it's just a whole bunch of different subclasses that branch out to 3 other subclasses. It's really hard to explain, so I'll show you once I get there. But at this point, this video has been running a little bit longer than I expected it to, so I think I'm going to end things off just about here. Thank you for watching. keep your eye out for the next video for the Imperial Agent. I did say Imperial Agent this time. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment below. Constructive criticism is welcomed, so we would like that. Thank you for watching. As soon as I kill these guys. And there's a lot of them. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna fight these after I cut out the video. See you next time.